Ginger Island, here we go. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Stardew Valley 1.5 here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Okay, so on this episode we are working with Tuesday the 23rd and Wednesday the 24th. This means tomorrow we have Flower Dance. On the previous episode we have picked up the prismatic jelly quest from the wizard, so we might be taking a look at that. Also, we have finished off the community center because I'm holding the reward for it from the community when I walked out of the bed. I'm really hoping that besides the fact that I slept outside and I will be charged by someone, I might be able to see the message from Willy and we might be able to start working on fixing up the ship to give us access to the Ginger Island. That would be just awesome. So let's see what's the weather gonna be like tomorrow. It's gonna be nice and sunny, and the fortune for today is also not that lucky. Okay, so we're gonna drop off this thing over here and let's take outside. And let's walk outside and let's see what do we have ready at our farm. So if we take a look at the snapshot of the farm, at least I hope it is the correct one, but it should be, we see a couple of things are happening for us. So in the upper right corner we have something in our mailbox. Maybe it's letting us know about the participation in the dance, or maybe it's something else, who knows. We have also 2 coffees and 1 mead done. If we go lower, we see that we have 2, 4, 5 rows ready to be harvested, and there's stuff in the bake machines and the crab pots. If we go lower by the coops, we see that there's lots of fiber that can be harvested. We have some mayo done. Our ducks and chickens are slowly clearing out everything, and if we go to the left from our silos into the field of crops, we see that the kale, the cauliflower, and the strawberries are done. This means that theoretically I might try to go see Pierre and purchase from him a bunch of parsnip. The reason behind this is fairly simple. It is the 23rd of spring. It takes 4 days for parsnips to reach full maturity. If I manage to hold them, however, despite the fact that I have deluxe speed grow or just speed grow in the soil in the ground until the end of the season, I will then theoretically be able to retain the speed grows effects in the soil. However, the strawberries are gonna definitely wither, so I will have to replace those, and maybe I will be forced to replenish the speed grow in that soil too. Now, as you can see, I have started to move around a lot of the preserve jars inside of the big shed, so Robin is officially done with upgrading the structure. So you see some kegs in the lower corner where we have a bunch of coffee done. I'm actually gonna keep the lower right corner with the preserve jars because it's conveniently placed or positioned by the fish ponds, and the cows, the goats, they are gonna be clearing out the growing weeds, so that's fine. And then we have greenhouse, then we have our mushroom cave. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. So let's see what's in the mail and let's see what can be done. Max, I've unlocked the back room of the shop. Come by when you have a chance. There's something I want to show you, Willy. All right, so we are definitely gonna be working on fixing up the ship so that we can get to the Ginger Island by the end of the spring season. This is awesome. So this potentially confirms that finishing off the community center is what triggers the events in order for us to gain access to the Ginger Island. So that's cool. That's cool. That's really cool. And figured I'd give you this recipe I had laying around. Try not to burn it, George. Spicy eel. Okay, so we have reached 7 hearts with George. This means we have now recipes which we require, and spicy eel is the more favorite one. So if you have any eels laying around, I suggest you to actually make the spicy eel dish. Again, made a video about Queen of Sauce versus NPC dishes. Go check it out. It's a lot of fun. Okay, and picked up this recipe overseas. Enjoy. Want to say thanks for making me feel welcome, Kent. New cooking recipe, crispy bass. Okay, so the reason why we are getting these recipes and are getting more hearts with the NPCs in the village is because we have finished off the bulletin board section of the community center. Whenever you actually finish off the community center bulletin board, one thing happens on top of actually you receiving the loot from the fulfilled quest, and that is that you increase the friendship with all the NPCs. So this is really awesome. So we have Kent's crispy bass. And Max, remember to eat healthy or you won't have enough energy to work hard. I'm including one of my favorite recipes. Make sure to use ripe tomatoes. Lewis, eggplant parm. Awesome, awesome. Top secret, here's the recipe for my famous blueberry tart. Don't tell anyone, I'm giving it to you because we are such good friends. Pierre, new cooking recipe, blueberry tart. Dear Max, here's a recipe from my saloon. I only share this with my good friends. Gus, salmon dinner. So now we actually received the complete breakfast. On the previous episode, now we are getting our hands on the salmon dinner from Gus. So we are going to be able to give Alex his two favorite meals. Max, I'm not sure how the human message system works, so I asked the wizard to help me write this letter. I hope you are doing okay. I wanted to share this with you. It's notes on how my people build a certain item. Krobus, new crafting recipe, dark sign. Okay, what does a dark sign do? Because I don't have experience with dark sign. Okay, so dark sign. Use an item on this to change what's displayed. The item won't be consumed. Recipe source, Krobus, once you reach 3 hearts. Ingredients necessary, bat wings 5, bone fragments 5. Unfortunately, on the last episode, I did burn through my last remaining 10 pieces of bone fragments. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. But a dark sign is crafted item that can be displayed, that can display the image of any item that can be held in inventory. Similar to the wood sign and stone sign, an image can be placed on the sign by holding an item in inventory and right-clicking on the sign. The item will not be consumed. Dark signs can be placed anywhere in Stardew Valley, indoors and outdoors. If placed in a villager's path, the sign will be destroyed. See crafted goods outside the farm for maps, areas, blah blah blah. Okay, so this is just a different type of a sign, but it looks really cool. Okay, and what else? Dear Max, I'd like to share an old cooking recipe my poppy used to make. It's important the fish is fresh. Willie, escargot. Thank you. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Dear Max, here's an old recipe that my grandma passed down to me. Enjoy. Robin, pumpkin soup. Pumpkin soup is actually killer. And advertisement. Pierre's General Store is now open 7 days a week. Max, you're lucky I found you last night. You were unconscious and someone was searching your pockets. I have no idea how much money they took. They ran away as soon as I approached. Be more careful. Linus. Okay, so fortunately we were not charged. And dear Max, tomorrow we are all gathering together for the flower dance. If you can find a partner, you might even want to participate in the dance yourself. There's a little clearing beyond the forest west of town where we hold the dance. Arrive between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. if you're interested. Mayor Lewis. Okay, so that's enough reading and talking. Let's go and get this farm processed, and I'll talk to you once this has been done. This is why pumpkin soup is awesome. +2 luck, +2 defense. Really cool recipe. Yeah, this is gonna need rearranging, which is gonna be kind of difficult if I have to hold on to all of these things. But it can be done. This chest is luckily still empty, so the idea was good, but the execution, it's just never gonna work. Okay, so it's already 12, so that means I have already spent quite a lot of time here at the farm, and we need to do a couple of things. I don't really right now recall the order in which these quests for Willy are done, like when do I need the iridium, when do I need the battery packs, when do I need what piece of tech or equipment to be brought over for him so that we can start fixing the lovely ship. But we will have to manage somehow. Also, I need to go see Pierre and purchase the parsnips too. So there's that thing. Okay. So this can go all here. Yeah, the two fish ponds are gonna be annoying. That's true. Coffee has worn off, so let's take the cheese, let's take whatever else I can. It's not really worth to be selling the fruit tree, it's just waste of money. If you can turn it into artisanal items, it's gonna be that much better for you. Apricot wine is the worst thing I can do here, so let's go with 2 pomegranate wines. They have the best value. The apples and everything else is after that. Whatever building material I have came across is gonna be stored away. So, I think it's like 100 of the hardwood, battery packs, and some of the iridium bars too. So let's go see Pierre regarding the parsnips, and let's go see Willy regarding the ship. So I want to do this shopping right now, because if I don't do the planting of the parsnip today, yeah, that's just not good for me overall. One fairly simple explanation. Tomorrow is both Wednesday, but also the dance, flower dance to be exact, and that means that most of the NPCs are not going to be working or doing whatever in relations to their normal day jobs. And it looks like Haley has lost her necklace, so I'm gonna have to fetch that as well. Max, come here, quick. My bracelet is gone. I know I had it on when I got here, but now it's gone and I can't find it anywhere. I'll never find another one like it. Relax, I'll just buy you a new one. I'm really sorry. Let's go with I'm really sorry. Maybe it'll wash up on another shore. I can't bear to think of it at the bottom of the ocean. Sorry there, got a hiccup. Sorry, great grandma, I lost your precious bracelet. Please forgive me. Could she have dropped it nearby? Yeah, it's right over here. The funniest thing is that the game somehow pauses. I cannot pick up none of these forageable thingies. I don't know what she was doing behind the writer's home. Maybe she had to tinkle. Why else should she be hiding behind here? Is that? You found it! Thank you so much, Max. You're a lifesaver. I won't forget what you did for me here. Yeah, that's still questionable, but sure. Person who refused to dance with me first year during the flower dance. Okay, bud, so you have unlocked this. Ginger Island, here we go. The issue is gonna be the price tag for the tickets. Aye, a satai, isn't she? She was my father's boat, served him well for over 50 years. But now she can barely stay afloat. I'd repair her myself, but I don't have the right materials, lad. Aye, 200 pieces of hardwood to patch the hull would be a good start. Okay, so I don't have hardwood. Enough hardwood. But we'll also need to get the ticket machine back up and the iridium anchor repaired. If I could get me hands on the right materials and repair the old girl, well then I could take you to the Fern Islands. Volcanic islands full of strange parrots, they say. I'd like to help. Aye, I thought you would, lad. I'll leave this door unlocked for ya. You can come drop off the materials whenever you like. So I definitely need more hardwood, but we should have the iridium bars. We should have the battery packs. And I need the 200 pieces of hardwood. And I have 100 something at the farm. Considering the fact that we are only able to pick up 12 each day. And tomorrow I will not gain access to the secret woods because the entire cindersap woods section is gonna be closed off due to the flower dance. We're gonna have to wait until the next episode and the next episode, so I'm definitely gonna have to force myself to start going into the secret woods. The good news is if I'll go there now, I should still be able to pick up the maple syrup. And maybe by doing so, I should be also able to trigger the bear event and increase slightly the value of those berries. So, 2 sardines have been caught. We know, thanks to the scene with Haley, that there's a bunch of forageables here on the other side. So, I'll go fetch those. It's a lot of coral. There are even those worms. And one thing which I should also consider doing is upgrading the watering can. It's 320. I'm not sure if I'll make it to Clint's Blacksmith shop. We do have the spade thanks to the coffee on our hand. And I will not have to water any of the crops for the end of the season. It's gonna cost me 25,000, so that's the unfortunate part, but it's better to have the iridium watering can when you are going into the Ginger Island, because you will require to use the watering can just to gain access to those first sections where the enemies might be popping in. So yeah, you are able to therefore gain access to some of those dragons which are able to drop the dragon tooth, or just gain access to some of the smaller islands, and you are able to gather all sorts of resources in the volcano itself. So we have processed these things. We can now send in this GB process as well. I have 170 hardwood. So 3 days worth of going to Secret Woods should hook us up with the necessary resources. That's good to know. That is good to know. Okay, let's see if we can trigger Bear at the Secret Woods. We can then pick up the fiber on our way back and such. Can maybe chop down these trees as well, but we really need the hardwood. So let's see if we're gonna see the maple syrup. Man, this episode is gonna be full of cutscenes. And now I'm able to trigger this. At least I know that there is morel, a common mushroom too. That smell, come closer. It's not every day I get to speak to a human. Looks like you've got a little forest magic in you. Now, about my note, did you bring me the good stuff? Actually, I'm surprised he wants maple syrup. Honey is what actually bears eat. Oh, that smell. This is really sweet stuff. It's my favorite sauce. It makes me very happy. Yeah, Max, do the moonwalk in the woods. You've made a friend today, Max. Again with the moonwalk? I've got something special I want to show you. A bear left you with his special knowledge. Salmonberries and blackberries are now worth 3 times in gold. However, I'm not gonna be selling them. Oh, it's unfortunate. Ooh, damn, I'm an idiot. Actually, we have mahogany trees growing at the farm. I totally forgot about those. I have been kind of not focusing on them as of late, so I did decide to leave some of those trees to grow it out. So theoretically, that means if I were to plant the mahogany seeds that I have and chop down those trees which are growing at the farm, we might be able to get this thing done. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to go and tomorrow put in the necessary stuff to finish off the ship. So maybe today, maybe the next episode, but we're definitely getting on the Ginger Island soon. How soon? Well, if you're not subscribed, I suggest you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you find out. Just to be on the safe side, because I don't know when this episode will be uploaded to the channel. I have been kind of busy with all sorts of things as of late, so who knows? Who knows? But that is the best way to stay updated to what the channel is currently up to. Link is in the description. Go check it out. Lots of fun stuff. Okay, so mahogany. And we have the mahogany seed. 23. Yeah, that ain't cutting it yet. kale. We can keep some of this kale. We're definitely keeping all the cauliflower because cauliflower juice and pickled cauliflower. I'm not really that crazy about pickled cauliflower in real life, to be perfectly honest. I'm not sure about you or if in your country they actually do stuff with cauliflower. Yeah, I do understand that there are still regions which might not have access to everything due to COVID or conflicts or just shipping restrictions. So let me know if you've tried pickled cauliflower and what you think about it. Okay, so this is all growing. This is all done. I can pick up the meat theoretically if I drop off some of these things away. So I'm not sure why I was hauling around some of this stuff, but anyhow, here goes. And can we go and return to Willie's shop this late and drop off that hardwood? Also, I think there are mahogany trees over here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be forced to replant these puppies. Yeah, this is bad. If that tree would fall into the water, that would be really bad. So let's go ahead, plant those here. 78 hardwood, just like that, in my pocket. What can we put into the kegs? You know what, let's go with some cauliflower juice. Why not? Let's go sell all this stuff. I highly doubt if I'll make a run to Willie's place I will be even allowed to enter. But if I don't try, I will not find out. So 200, and we are left with 48 pieces of it. We have 6 mahogany seeds. That's a lot of fiber. So let's put these in here. Mix seeds. Yeah, we kind of depleted those reserves. This can go over here. This is gonna be an interesting thing to see. So I really highly doubt... Well, the village will be actually accessible for me. Tomorrow. Again, creeping on other people's conversation. Why am I the biggest creep in this game? Marnie, we can't. If word would got out, it could undermine my position of authority in the town. You understand, don't you? He is secretly smelting a golden statue in behind of his house, but he won't tell that he has a gorgeous lady in his life. Why would that undermine his position in the town? You care too much about your job, Louis. There are other things to life, you know. But yes, I understand. I guess we'll have to keep us a secret. Max, you overheard everything, didn't you? Yes, but I'll keep it a secret. Yes, and I'm going to tell everyone. Yes, but I'll keep it a secret. What happens if we actually go with yes, and I'm going to tell everyone? I don't think I have ever tried this. I can't believe you would do that. You're terrible. Why were you hiding there anyway? And now I run away. Seriously, I'm turned into the creepiest fella in Stardew Valley thanks to all of these cutscenes, listening on people, and sneaking around. Okay, I'm really dying to see if this is gonna actually work and if we can get to fix the ship. I'm still gonna probably participate in the flower dance just because, damn it, it's locked till 5 p.m. Yeah, so it was worth a shot. At least we got a cutscene out of it. So what? Sue me. One try, I won't find out. Let's burn through some of these salmon berries at least. Restore that energy. And we're gonna go hit the sack, and tomorrow is the flower dance. But I still think we might be able to go and drop off the 200 hardwood to Willie's shop. So from 9 till 5. Do we want to put kale into... Nah. Let's go with cauliflower. We can put the kale theoretically inside here in the fridge. I can actually sell at least this. So this can go like this. This can go like this. Do we have any tree fertilizer for the mahogany seeds? Yes, we do. So this is gonna help at least speed up the overall process. And do we have some milk in here? Just have to make sure to not end up sleeping outside again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 more. Exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are more seeds growing. We can theoretically put that on these trees. So we'll get these eventually. And let's go sleep, see what's the damage for today. And we're gonna gain access to the Ginger Island before the end of the spring season. So pretty nice yield from this. Foraging 2. Fishing 2. 23,586. So overall, pretty damn nice. Okay, so day of the flower dance. Most likely I will be dancing with Emily and not with Haley. I'm still not over the fact that it's 4 hearts that you need in order to have a dance partner, and on the first year, spring season, I have been giving that girl so many flowers, and I even managed to give her a gift on her birthday, and it still did not manage to get me to 4 hearts, so I was really unhappy. So that's why. Okay, so weather report. It's gonna be clear and sunny day. Fortune for today, it's a super lucky day, but the only thing which I want to do is drop off the 200 pieces of hardwood, and there's a Queen of Sauce rerun, and it's for stir fry again. Well, coincidentally, we do have all the kale in the fridge, so I'm not really sure which one right now is stir fry. Stir fry. But I think we do actually require... Oh, we can make eggplant parm. Nice. Coleslaw, escargot, squidding, ravioli. I cannot, for the love of it, find stir fry. Seriously? fried mushroom, crispy bass, pepper, popper, fried eel, spicy eel, sashimi. Okay, here it is, stir fry. Yeah, blind as hell, but whatever. Let's take a look at the farm and see what's happening. So, in the upper right corner, none of the kegs are done doing anything. So let's go down to the fish ponds where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them are giving us rows. It only looks like the ice pips are not willing to play along. What a disappointment. We have stuff in the crab pots. There are things in the bait machines. If we go lower, we see our avatar standing between the chickens and the grass. You might have to replant that fiber, who knows? And if we go to the left from our silos, we see that the coffee is done and the blue jazz is done. Now, unfortunate thing is, I'm not guaranteed to have any more harvest of honey until the end of the season. So maybe I will not get flavored honey, but the blue jazz is gonna stay there until the end of the season. And then I'm gonna pick it up and put it into the second mini fridge, which I obtained because, well, I need it for the lucky lunch. That's it. Okay, on top of that, we seem to have coffee done as well, so that's awesome. I'm gonna have to take a look inside of the barns to see how much cheese we have. I definitely need to be checking more on my coops because there's just a ton of eggs ready to be picked up. So we're gonna be turning them into mayo, which means I should try to consider making more mayonnaise machines. Then there is the big shed, which I should take a look inside, greenhouse, and the mushroom cave. So let's see what the computer is gonna tell us. So pieces of hay, 145 out of 720, not the best. Total crops 250, crops ready 42, unwatered crops 59, crops ready in greenhouse 18, open tiled soil, forage item 0, machines ready 50, cave ready. Yeah, so let's get all of this processed as fast as we can, because remember, we are trying to make sure that I will also be able to drop off the hardwood for Willy. And despite him not being at the shop, it's not that important. As long as we go there between 9 and 5, we should be able to do what is necessary. So fingers crossed, I'm gonna be able to finish off the ship. And on the next episode, along with the birthdays, we're gonna be able to go and take our first trip to the Ginger Island, maybe. Who knows? There is a lot of planning that goes into trips like that, because you need to pay a certain fee in order for you to be allowed to pass through the river Styx. And we're gonna see how this is gonna turn out. So wish me luck and enjoy the montage. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna take some of the star fruit and turn them into seeds, because who knows when will be the next time I will make a run for the oasis. So I think we have like 8 or how many of them? So that should allow me to get some of this stuff processed, hopefully. And the next thing before we run off to the flower dance is the eggs and the mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. I go in here. Not yet. Thankfully, it's just 2 kinds of mushrooms here, so that's a-okay. Okay, so let's sell most of this stuff. Okay. That's all nice, and starfruit goes in there. Should be able to go to the town. Should be able to put in what's necessary to fix up the ship. I still haven't touched upon Wizard's prismatic jelly quest. I'm well aware of that, but this is kind of a high priority for the past couple of episodes. Damn it, it's locked. Of course it's locked because he is participating in the flower dance too. So because he's participating in that, we should all go and participate. The question is if we can access the Cindersap Woods even through here due to the event. It might be actually blocked off. Okay, so it actually teleported us to where we need to go. And unfortunately, we're gonna make it back after 10 p.m. or so. So chances are the hut is gonna be closed. So it's gonna have to take until the next episode for us to finish off the ship. I accidentally clicked on the wallflower. Let's get this as the recipe because why not? And let's start talking to everyone. I wore my best shirt for the dance. This sort of thing doesn't happen very often. Hi Max, glad to see you here. Of course I'm gonna be taking a snapshot. I shouldn't have brought my fishing pole. Or I should have brought my fishing pole. Frog season is really starting to pick up. You know what? I admit it, I really like flowers. Ugh. I really hate dancing in front of everyone. It's so embarrassing. Excellent sauce. These springtime dances can be traced back to ancient fertility rituals. Ah, you dog. Ah, the air smells so sweet with all these flowers. I wish Pierre would spend this time with the family. Are you going to be dancing today, Max? This open field, it makes me nervous. Jesus. Whoa, I'm stuffed. Hey, have you tried the red jelly yet? I wonder if Emily would dance with me. No, she's gonna dance with me. I like dancing, but this one is a little stilted. The old timers really love it though. I'm working up the courage to ask someone to dance with me. I'm nervous. I'm not gonna be making those sounds, I'm sorry. Oh, hello there. It's nice of you to talk to me. Spring is almost over. What a shame. Love is in the air, and I'm still single. Really? I just caught you red-handed yesterday. Marnie looks lovely today. I'm just enjoying the scenery. Haha. I'm practicing my dance move. It needs to be perfect. Someday I'm going to be the flower queen. That's not fair. Why can't I be the flower queen? I don't know. People identify as fridge or whatever these days. What do I know? I've been working on these floral arrangements for a week. Do you like them? Flowers. I can hardly see them. Okay, that's weird, but whatever. Let's go ask this lovely lady to dance with me. Ask Emily to be your dance partner. You want to be my partner for the flower dance? Okay, I'd love to. And that means that now I cannot ask Haley, right? I've been Flower Queen for the past 5 years and I'm not ready to step off the throne just yet. Okay, so let's take that snapshot. Unfortunately, I cannot edit this whole shebang out, so bear with me for a quick second. Okay, so the rest of the Cinder Sap Woods is completely cut off. Everyone is located down there in the open field, where everyone we already talked about, except of Wizard, who has this magical path that allows him to overlook the entire event. So let's go start this shebang off and let's boogie. Hey, why don't I have actually the uniform the rest of the fellas are wearing? I felt completely out of sync from the rest of the group. But that's just me. I hope I did not step on Emily's feet by accident, because that would be horrible. Especially for her. Okay, so we have the rare crow. We are able to turn the shell into something usable. We should go and fetch maybe more stuff. I totally forgot to do what I wanted regarding the mayonnaise machines. So I should try to go ahead and do that. Where can I put the sunflower, since I accidentally purchased it? Okay, we actually need 12 coffees to make 4 triple shot espressos, so this will somehow work out. This goes here. So we're gonna have to wait until the next episode for me to fix up the ship with the hardwood, but we have more mahogany trees growing around here. Yeah, this is why it's gonna be kind of difficult to do this. I will have to put the radiator back, or the heater. But if they're sleeping on these things, it's kind of a nightmare to pick up everything. So I cannot pick. Why is a chicken sitting on a duck egg and a duck sitting on a chicken egg? But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. If you did like it, give it a like. Helps a lot with the algorithm. If you want to see more Stardew Valley content, check out the channel. I have been publishing Stardew Valley content almost ever since the channel's inception. So yeah, 1.3 version, 1.4 version, 1.5 version. There is a lot of cool stuff. So go check it out. Playlist will be featured at the end of the video. And also there's a link in the description. I'm going to wish you a pleasant rest of the day. Hopefully you are staying safe. And I'm going to talk to you on the next one. Thank you for watching, everyone. And bye-bye for now. And make sure to subscribe. It is important. Thank you.